What's up? Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell up above for future uploads, and check out the links posted in the description down below to support the channel. Thank you. The AIB cashless move has proven to be a PR disaster for not only AIB but also the government of Ireland, and now people are starting to ask very serious questions, such as, if they are willing to lie to you about this, what else are they willing to lie to you about? Now, what's beautiful about the internet is these articles are time-stamped indeed with the dates, which I'll show you throughout this video, which goes to show you some of the nonsense that is happening here within this country, and it is very easily identifiable. Fianna Fáil TD seeks emergency meeting with Minister over AIB move. So this Fianna Fáil TD is saying that he didn't know anything about this move whatsoever. I think that's quite interesting. The government then says the government to meet with AIB over decision to go cashless. This is on the 22nd of July. The previous article is on the 21st of July. So a day within each other. And at this moment in time, the government have the momentum and they look like the good guys to a point by saying, hang on here, we don't think this is acceptable. Now, in saying that, you've got Micheál Martin, that's the leader of Fianna Fáil. That is the Taoiseach. He is the most weak and feeble leader of Ireland of all time, in my opinion. And he is asking the bank to reconsider its move. No, Micheál, you're allegedly elected to that position to allegedly take care of the people of Ireland, not ask the bank to think about it as if they're a 4-year-old that's after eating all the chocolate in the fridge. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to do. But what has happened since then on the 23rd of July has been an unmitigated disaster for the government and the bank. The bank are already in problematic territory right now because people are withdrawing money from the bank and they're looking to move and looking to put their money somewhere else. If you're a billionaire or a millionaire, now is probably the time to start up your own bank and actually put out that you're going to look after the people rather than this type of nonsense. But this now has thrown the ball back into the court of the government from the bank because, as you quite well understand, it is a big game for these people, and these people realise that their position is now very seriously under threat. For example, like AIB Chief Executive Colin Hunt here. The government knew about AIB's cashless plans 4 days before move, despite claims of being blindsided. The department was fully briefed in advance of move. Now here's the thing, what is happening here is each side is calling each other liars. This is not good for either side because what happens is there's a third side here, which is you and me, the average Joe, that's looking at this and says, okay, so the government are calling the banks liars, so does that mean that the bank here now is trustworthy at all? And also, we've got the bank now calling the government liars, so does that mean the government are trustworthy at all? Now you probably know my thoughts on the whole situation at hand, but surely that's a thought that's entering into your mind now, that both are pointing the finger at each other, both now are saying wildly different things. These guys are saying here in AIB that they actually knew, the government is, and the government are saying, well, we didn't really know anything about that at all. Someone's telling lies. Now, if this was a serious country, in my opinion, where people were held accountable, this would have already been brought upon the highest court of the land rather than these people deciding, we're going to bugger off here for the summer. My opinion is this, and again, this is coming from a younger generation. You are going to have people, and in my belief, this is the way you fix this entire situation, that run for local positions, local councillor, local TD, and then assume these positions so that people like this are held accountable, because that's what's been going on in this country for too long. But what we do have on our side is time and the likes of the internet. Now, the internet is something that these people are slowly starting to understand is causing a problem for them, and that's why you're seeing some very heavy-handed measures being put in place, particularly on the likes of social media. You will obviously know what I'm talking about when I'm saying that. So what this is an opportunity to say, here's the timestamps, here's the dates of what you've been up to, and we're going to go to the likes of public meetings, which are very much so well entitled to do, and let these people know that you will be running against them in elections, because nothing is going to change a tune or the direction of this country more than these people realising that their job is in jeopardy. Now I'm talking from a government point of view. When you're talking about an AIB point of view, you look at the situation that occurred, which was people got up, they got angry, and they emailed these places. People were outside and they were protesting outside them. This is long from over. These people think that this is going to go away again as well too, aided by the media here. Well, like, you know, they tried this and sure, look, they're doing a U-turn now and what can we do? No, the pressure is very much so on now, because people understand that if you tried this move once, you're going to try and do it again. And they get the patterns now. This is what the last couple of years has been about. People are starting to recognise patterns. They're starting to realise who's involved in the patterns, and they're starting to say, okay, well, what's the way of fixing that? Well, the way of fixing that is for me running for that position. So this has been an unmitigated PR disaster for AIB and the government of Ireland, and it's only going to keep rolling from here. These people think that this is going to be forgotten about. This isn't going to be forgotten about whatsoever. You even have Fianna Fáil now at this stage of the game that are saying that they would form a coalition with Sinn Féin. That's how much pressure you, the public, have put on these people. Just understand that there is serious pressure being put on these people. The fact that these did do a U-turn and tried to apologise for it, you can't forget that, in my view. And also now you've got the party of Fianna Fáil running scared, so much so that they will form a coalition with Sinn Féin. Do you understand the wins that we're accumulating here? Now, the wins only matter if a new political party steps up, something that I think we should be looking for and we should be looking at. We should be demanding excellence, and we should be demanding a party that is Ireland first for Irish people. And I think that exactly is the movement that we should be going for, instead of looking at nonsense like this for much longer. Anyway, I hope you liked that video. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell up above for future uploads. Check out the links posted in the description down below to support the channel, and I'll talk to you later.